It is no doubt that attention towards social problems has increased in recent years. So, how to meet the needs of the growing and changing population become more significant. Some challenges are held in the development of Sydney. Sydney is one of the most diverse cities in the world, with nearly 5 million people. Population is projected to grow from the 5 million people in 2016 to 6.4 million by 2036. Sydney has 4.9% unemployment rate and 15.2 parent rate. In addition, we know that the gap from the east and west of Sydney is wide. With the city growing, the inequity is rising, and the infrastructure and services have not kept with the population growth. Metropolis Sydney could know how to maintain good, livable, and equality resources. At first, we look at the Sydney Resilience Strategy. This strategy defines that we must strengthen our ability to thrive or adapt in this uncertain world. The first direction of the Sydney Resilience Strategy is the people-centered. It involves communities in design making aimed to make sure everyone has the equality resources. Residents live here, they could access transportation, affording housing, education, and work opportunities. People-centered city focus on these five aspects: housing, transportation, income and jobs, education, health services, and it provides some objectives. Next, we think about the questions how to solve the traffic congestions in some cities which has a high density population and high level of the urbanization. What good policy has this city put on? There are two case studies. The first case study is in Singapore. The government encouraged people to choose public transportation. There are three strategies that government put forward aimed to ease the traffic pressure. The first strategy is that increasing the connection between the workable system and the city roads, forming a completed city working system in order to meet the different needs of residents with the different travel purpose. Secondly, add continuous avenues and covered walkways. The avenues are usually from the train station to the bus station that keep people from getting wet on the rainy days, so the people are willing to choose the public transportation even though on the rainy days. Secondly, in sensitive and compact transportation complex, it engaged the residential and commercial areas, trains, transit station, bus transfer station to form the new metro function, no transportation complex. The next case study is Hong Kong. Hong Kong has the first strategy is to focus on the transit-oriented development. The train station area links the people and transportation effectively. The second strategy is that the public transportation priority. In order to make roads have the greatest value in Hong Kong, public transportation priority policy has been set as one of the basic transportation policy, and the government plans to control the growth of the number of the private car. The third one is the efficient management. The traffic management method affects the effectiveness of the transportation strategy. Hong Kong sets the electronic transportation information platform so people can learn the latest traffic condition from the internet. Next page is some recommendations for Sydney. First, encourage people to use public transportation by developing better public transportation services and facilities. Providing an efficient transportation system, more residents are willing to choose this traffic model. Secondly, pay more attention to the sustainable development of the transportation. The sustainable transportation benefits from the government's regulation, public participation, and the application of the science and technology. It is necessary not to change the public's transportation model, but also to change their way of the thinking. Certainly, efficient management and strengthened law enforcement. Apart from investments with funding materials and human resources, we also need advanced technology and skills for administration. With this good license, Sydney will successfully solve the traffic issue and urban problems. Let us build a more beautiful Sydney.